Hey man, what's going on, guys? Happy New Year to everybody. Um, excuse me. Hey, I was just letting everybody know that if you guys are playing on that Bowl Pick'em on Yahoo.com, I don't know if you have a group or not. I'm playing with Cowboy Touchdown. I just wanted to throw out a couple things. I'd like to know how you guys are doing, what maybe some of you guys' picks are, the day of the game. Gave some analysis after the game. Um, as far as I go, I'm not doing that great. I've got like 9 wins out of the 20 bowl games that have been played so far. So I think I'm ranked 17th in our group. I'm not really sure how many are in the group. I haven't really got to watch a lot of the bowl games this year with work and Christmas and the New Year. It's been crazy. But I did get a chance to watch some games yesterday that I'd like to talk about, mainly because I'm a Texas fan. Can't stand OU, so I wanted to watch them. I used to be in the Navy, so the Armed Forces Bowl, I wanted to watch the two Armed Forces teams play, the Navy and the Air Force. And then a couple guys that were talked about a lot during the Heisman runner-up, Toby Gerhart, Eric Berry, Casey Keenum. I wanted to see these guys. I hadn't really got to put my eyes on them a lot this year. So I wanted to see if they were as good as the hype. And so I'll start off with the Oklahoma playing Stanford. And let me tell you, Toby Gerhart, that was really all they had yesterday. And to be honest with you, it's been a long time since there's been a really true white running back that was a powerhouse people talked about. Not to bring race into it or anything, but be honest, when's the last time there was a powerhouse white running back? I can't even remember. So I really wasn't buying into him that much. Really hadn't got to watch him a lot, except for when he played Notre Dame. So I watched him. He rushed for 130 yards, had 2 touchdowns. He's a beast, dude. He's legit. Really enjoyed watching him play. I was really hoping they'd pull out the win against Oklahoma. Landry Jones, 418 yards. Brian Broyles, 3 touchdowns. But to be frank with you, Oklahoma better be glad they were playing in the Sun Bowl, because if it had been a BCS Bowl, you know they'd have lost. That was their first bowl win since '05, and they had to beat a 21st ranked Stanford team with a backup quarterback. And I picked Stanford to win this game. I didn't know their starting quarterback was out with a broken finger, or I probably would have picked Oklahoma. But Oklahoma, I don't know if you can be proud to beat a Sun Bowl, to win the Sun Bowl against Stanford with the backup quarterback and still barely beat them. So next we'll go to the I think it was Air Force played Houston. Casey Keenum, I was really interested in seeing this guy. I'd read on the internet that he'd only thrown 9 interceptions this year. And so watching it, I was thinking, is this really the same guy, or is this another backup quarterback? Because 6 interceptions this guy threw. 6. No way Houston had a chance. They got blown out by Air Force. And they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop anything. Air Force just kept them off balance. The cool thing that happened in this game, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but beginning of the second half, Houston runs back off the kickoff. Runs back the kickoff, gets them back in the game. And I thought, okay, it's going to be a game. So they turn around and kick it right back to Air Force, and Air Force runs it back 100 yards. So we had back-to-back kickoffs. That was pretty cool to see. I was really glad to see the Air Force beat Houston. We're not all about rooting for them home state teams. I did pick Houston to win this game in the challenge, but I was pretty happy to see Air Force win, which leads me into the Navy. The Navy was playing Missouri, a Big 12 school that all you Longhorn fans, as well as myself, know quite a bit about. Really a down year for Missouri, but I really thought they were better than the Navy. I did pick the Navy to win this game just for the simple fact that I was in the Navy, but I did think Missouri was a better team. And boy, I'm glad I went the way I did, because Missouri is trash. Nothing else to say but trash. Second play of the game, they scored a touchdown. That was it. The rest of the game, they sucked. Plain and simple, Missouri's trash. Proves why teams like TCU should be in the Big 12 versus teams like Kansas State, Iowa State, even Missouri, Colorado. Come on. TCU is better than all those schools. But Ricky Dobbs, I believe his name is, quarterback for the Navy. He beat him with his arms. He beat him with his legs. He had over 30 carries as a quarterback. He was killing them. And it was good to see the midshipmen win. First time two armed forces team have won a bowl game on the same day since 1985. And the Navy got to 10 wins this season with that bowl victory. So it was a good year for the Navy. You know, you can't really say hope they have a better year next year because they really don't have a recruiting program. They just have people that want to join up to the military. So it was good to see those guys win. The other game I got to watch, it was a pretty good game till about halftime, was Virginia Tech versus Tennessee. I wanted to watch Eric Berry in this one because I was I'm a big Earl Thomas fan. Obviously from Texas, I thought he should have won the Jim Thorpe. Everybody was telling me, no, Eric Berry's a real deal. So first time I got to watch him, and I saw him make a good open field tackle. He's got good tackling, but they keep him around the line of scrimmage a lot, so I really didn't get to see his cover skills that good. But as far as open field tackling and hustle and motivation and team leader, he's got that. I saw that in one game. But I did want to talk about the guy that plays opposite of him, named Jansen Jackson. This guy is a true freshman, and first time I'd watched him, and I'm telling you, this kid's got mad ball skills. He's got an eye for the ball. He had an interception in this game, and I'm telling you, this guy will be a future Jim Thorpe Award winner. If not, he's definitely going to be a pro. He's got the speed, the quickness, and the eye for the ball. So you guys just remember that. Keep an eye on this guy named Jansen Jackson. The game was close pretty much the whole first half. Virginia Tech threw a bomb with like 9 seconds to go before halftime, and he caught it on the 5-yard line, and the refs called the half, said time had expired. They reviewed it, put 2 seconds back on the clock, kick a field goal, go up 17-14. I was really excited to see a pretty good game. But in the second half, Virginia Tech just came and hit him in the mouth, and kept hitting him in the mouth, and kept hitting him in the mouth. Tennessee's defense, which I've been hearing so much about, just stayed in the locker room, I guess, because they couldn't stop the running game to save their life. And Virginia Tech rolled, I think, 37-14. I don't even think Tennessee scored in the second half, which is fine with me. I picked Virginia Tech to win this game. I can't stand Lane Kiffin. So anytime that guy gets his ass whooped, it's fine with me. Lane Kiffin, you talk all that trash before the season started about how you're going to knock Florida off, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I'm glad to see your USC Oakland Raider ass get your asses whooped. I can't stand Lane Kiffin. So today, we got a few more games on tap today, a lot better games today. I'll just talk about a few of them and give you my picks. First, I'm going to go with Oregon to beat Ohio State. I think Oregon's going to have to crowd the box and prevent Terrell Pryor from getting outside and running on them, and Terrell Pryor has to prove that he can throw over the top, that he can throw the football. And I'm thinking if you make Terrell Pryor throw the ball, picks are bound to happen, you know. So I'm going to go with Oregon over Ohio State. I picked LSU to beat Penn State. Pretty much a pick-em game as far as I'm concerned. I just went with SEC basically over the Big Ten because, like I said, it's a pick-em game. Either way you go, I just picked LSU. And what else we got today? Oh, Florida playing Cincinnati. I know all the turmoil. They're talking about Urban Meyer resigning. He's not resigning. Whatever happens there. His health issues, but I'm picking Florida to win a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means, but I'm picking Florida to beat Cincinnati. So I'll come back with a video later on in the week, guys, probably early next week, about the Longhorn BCS National Championship game, which I do believe the Horns will win this one, as long as with my Cowboy video for the week against Philadelphia. So you guys have a happy new year. Don't drink too much, and let's watch some football. Later.